Shay Davis, Shelaine Davis, Special Agent Shelaine Davis, in regards to abolishing the known newspaper of a breach inside of President of India connection to the Georgia Gazette newspaper officer who is a part of a scam inside of classifying information to the public as consumers that are arrested in this area, Lowndes County and other surrounding counties in Georgia, that are connected to being charged with charges of charge pending, where information inside of an arresting agency or the state of Georgia inside of the state court that sells off information pertaining to government arrests or any type of pending charges should be abolished in regards to abolishing a person that has not been officially convicted of a charge, but a person that has a pending charge. The only thing that should be published inside of a conviction inside of a jail or a prison is a person that is wanted for a charge inside of being already convicted of a charge. And I object to the Georgia Gazette printing information of a look to the public as in a consumer has already been convicted of a charge. That the perspective of the law inside of the commissioner to the state that generates these laws for the public and civilization inside of being innocent first before proven guilty. I object to the Georgia Gazette posting and printing all arrests inside of license plates, inside of misdemeanors, inside of felonies, inside of pending violations, where they are taking and profiling consumers of all ages, all walks of life inside of a county that is supposed to be held inside of information for privacy of an arrest for a consumer. If a consumer has been arrested in the town or state of the zoning areas of their county where they live and reside, the only arrest should be private inside of the county document or county database. A county or government official should not be able to sell off any type of information of pending charges to a Gazette or a Georgia Gazette newspaper, violating what they call breach, tampering with evidence. Once the consumer evidence has been sold off to a private organization, president of any type of India Gazette office newspaper, criminalizing consumers that are arrested in the town that they live and govern in, only to be defamed inside of charges that have been only charged with and pending with, not a charge of conviction. Inside of continuation of the abolishment inside of this law, and this law illegal judicial practice in the state of Georgia, zoning inside of all counties in the state of Georgia, where everyone that has been arrested for minor transactions and infractions should only be published inside of the website of the official, inside of seals of government, like such the sheriff department, like such a police department database, inside of privacy and security measures in order to protect the privacy and the rights of consumers, only to humiliate inside of, to convict a consumer inside of the public, as they have done the president, and in order to track and profile a consumer as a criminal perspective prior to seeing a law judge, inside of having a fair trial, a fair law practice trial by judge or jury of his peers. No one or no entity should have the police records of a consumer who's only been charged or pending, or may not be charged or pending. In objection to abolishing this and file multi-million-dollar lawsuits inside of the Georgia Gazette and any other Google search perspective, where a consumer is not a criminal but has been looked upon the public, and the evidence at that point that comes from the department that sits in a judicial perspective, or well, the affiliates of a badge of honor inside of the Congress, inside of the Constitution, inside of the United States protection laws of the rights to have privacy, as such as many in this county in the state of Georgia has been and convicted of a look outside of tampering with government information, inside of mugshots, inside of any type of picture or profiling a consumer with the private practices and business with the county sheriff or a police department or a state court jurisdiction perspective. And I object to the harsh treatment of a consumer that is hard to find any type of meaningful employment, business licenses, or any type of school support because of these tampering with sales off to mugshots to private organizations like ones of the Georgia Gazette and Google searches. Rest.